State, ranked 20th in the country, hosts Arkansas State out of the Sun Belt. Got Steve-O Klotz on the field as well. Second down and 8. Bramer on the catch over the middle. He's on the Mackey Award watch list. Third catch of the season. Really focused on his body in the offseason. Added 10 pounds to his frame. Gain of 28 there.
Some tempo here early from Iowa State, but they will use Bramer in the RPO game like you saw right there.
To the ground, a little bit of room, a burst. That's Carson Hansen, dropped inside the 10-yard line. Finally brought down by Dante Joyner.
And blocked really well on this left side. Hat on a hat. There's no one in his way through the first 4 yards, and then a good job. The negative play that pushes them back. Expect 2 more downs here from Iowa State on offense.
Play clock inside 10. It's almost like the officials were holding it to see if there was going to be a review. There was not. Full house backfield with that stack eye formation. Hansen carries it in for his first touchdown of the season and an early Iowa State lead.
Good job by Carson Hansen on this entire drive. Capped off on an easy 1-yard touchdown. Credit to that offensive line establishing that physicality. It's going to be a feature this entire game, running the football effectively downhill at this front for Arkansas State.
Not bad running behind Steve-O Klotz, a 6'4", 260-pound tight end slash fullback to pave the way. Carson Hansen, the sophomore from Lakeville, Minnesota, with his first touchdown of the season. First touchdown of his Iowa State career. And the Cyclones lead it 7-0 over the Arkansas State Red Wolves. So the Arkansas State return team will come back onto the field after a 6-play, 60-yard drive. Took only 2 minutes and 29 seconds. Let's rewind 2 weeks. We'll take you to Iowa City, the Cyhawk game, one of the great rivalries in all of college football. So many of them happen at the end of the season. This one is always early in the season. Week 2, sold out Kinnick Stadium. That is a tough road environment. And for the first 30 minutes, it was all Iowa.
Iowa State could not flip the field on field position. They played in their own end for the entire first half. And finally in the second half, flipped the field, hit on a couple home run balls, one of which you see here from Jalen Knoll, and then capped off the huge field goal to walk-off win from Kyle Conradi.
54-yard game winner for Conradi. And 2 out of the last 3 in that series have gone to Iowa State. Look at the difference between the first half and the second half in that ball game, and it was kind of highlighted by Rocco Beck. He looked like a different quarterback in the final 30 minutes.
He never found a rhythm in the first half for both offenses. It's been 1 step forward and then 2 steps back. You had the turnover on the last possession from Iowa State. For Arkansas State, it's been penalties that's killed their drive. Just trying on both sides, again, to find some rhythm in this game.
Rocco Beck looked great on that pass play to Bramer, as you said, off of the RPO. 28 of his 40 passing yards on that one completion. Overall, maybe just a touch off, especially from what we saw last time he was on the football field, the second half of that win against Iowa. Floats this one down the side. He's on there. Jaden Higgins on the fade route, hauls it in front of the Iowa State bench.
And this is all set up by the protection up front. It's a double move to the outside. You have to be really patient as a quarterback. Look at that up front. No one even close to Rocco Beck. And a good throw allowing 9 to react back to the football for the first down.
Gain of 26. Now it's Salu Sama. Sama trying to use that big stiff arm again. Put out of bounds by Justin Hodges at the 22.
That's the second time he's planted Travion Thompson on the back end. This time it was the left arm for the stiff arm.
Actually going to spot it at the 23, so a gain of 6 on first down as Jackson comes back into the backfield. Substitutions for Arkansas State's defense as well with this second down play coming up.
All 3 big tight ends on the right side into the boundary.
Iowa State knocking on the door of the red zone. And now they're in the red zone. What a spin move there by Jalen Jackson. Gets across the 15 before being brought down by Nate Marty.
Between these 3 running backs, Jalen Jackson is the most slippery. He can make you miss in a phone booth. And watch this right here. At the point of attack, boom. Spin move to avoid a defender.
Jackson again after the 10-yard gain. He picks up 3 on first down.
And that's the thing about this running back room. It's 3 really different types of runners. Abu Sama, he's your big physical back, likes to run downhill. Carson Hansen all around does a nice job catching the ball out of the backfield. But Jalen Jackson, I think he may be the most talented pure runner out of the bunch.
Hansen is Iowa State's best in pass protection. It's kind of been a third down back, but he's been used more liberally today. 2nd and 7 for the Cyclones. Higgins moving away from the formation. They give it to Hansen, and he pulls his way down close to the end zone. They're going to mark him down at about the 1-yard line. Travion Thomas finally knocked him off his feet.
Iowa State back on the ball quickly.
Back, quarterback sneak. Flag comes in on the far sideline. Still no signal. Now the signal for a touchdown, but we'll check the marker. Kind of an anticlimactic touchdown signal there.
12 men on the field, defense. That penalty's declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
And now the Cyclones fans get to cheer.
Which they got right there, pick up the first down.
This snap over the head of Rayner. He's got to chase it down. He kicks it. It's still rolling. Now he's got to try to cover it up. Oh, what a disaster there for Arkansas State after the big first down play and a little bit of momentum, just an errant snap. Loss of 19.
Said 1 step forward, 2 steps back a moment ago. This is 1 step forward and a bus trip back.
Second down, Arkansas State.
We talked about earlier, but Benjamin Bramer, unbelievable hands. That big frame as a quarterback, you trust. Put it out there, even outside their frame, he'll come down with it.
And they think he's healthy for the first time this year. Said the bye week came at a good time for Bramer. Oh, look at the cutback there. Abu Sama still on his feet, knocked down at the 10-yard line. A first down to run. Noah Collins on the tackle after a gain of 9.
This is great vision from Abu Sama. Stretch zone to the wide side of the field. It's over pursued by Arkansas State. Finds that cutback lane, weaves through the defense, and ends up picking that first down up.
First and goal from the 10-yard line. They fake it and then come back the other way. Tyler Moore with a touchdown catch. 10-yard strike from Rocco Beck. Moore did most of the work and scampers his way into the end zone.
Nice way to have your first reception of the season. And that depth in the tight end room shows again. Benjamin Bramer, the one-handed catch to extend this drive, capped off by Tyler Moore, coming across for the touchdown.
Seven plays, 66 yards, 324. Ellis and Freeler combining on the tackle. With time over the middle, and it's intercepted. Malik Verdon on the interception. Looking for blockers. All the way down to the 20, finally pushed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Big play from this Iowa State defense, and now a chance to add to their lead before halftime.
Yeah, what big play from one of the biggest safeties in college football. Malik Verdon back in the middle of the field. That's about as easy as it gets for Verdon. Hits him right in the face mask, and a good job in the return blocking downfield as well. For Arkansas State, still not able to get anything going, trying to hit that middle of the field route again to Corey Rucker, who they're trying to get going in this first half. It's covered up well, and an errant throw from Jalen Rayner, who's struggled this entire first half, and that's his second interception of the day.
First interception of the year for Verdon. He had one last season as well. So now Rocco Becht goes to the air, and he's got a touchdown. That was easy for Jaden Higgins. 16 yards on the pitch and catch for the score for the Cyclones.
This is too easy for Jaden Higgins. RPO, one of his favorite routes, that slant over the middle of the field. And a great strike from Rocco Becht.
Second touchdown pass of the game. He's thrown for 160 yards in the first half. Iowa State quickly capitalizing off the interception. There's a flag that comes in on the extra point try. That was the second consecutive possession for Iowa State, in which Rocco Becht has a touchdown pass.
This is impressive how he stood in, takes a shot, a hair late even.
That was Charles Willikus that came in and hit him.
The try's good. Personal foul, leverage. The defender jumped off an opponent. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
It's been that kind of day for Arkansas State. Not much has gone their way. Created the one turnover, intercepted Rocco Becht in the first quarter, but other than that, it has been all Cyclones. And for Rocco Becht, really the last two possessions I think have been his best in this first half. Slow start again, had a slow start a week ago against Iowa. But Iowa State, their ability to run the football, play action off of it, those are the staples of this offense. And when you're able to create two turnovers on the other side, capitalize on those short fields, it's been all Cyclones in this first half.
It's a leverage penalty. And there you see it in the middle of your screen. Blaine Toll climbing the ladder, trying to get the block. Can't do that. Two fullbacks. Easy sledding there for Carson Hansen. His second touchdown of the ball game. Takes it in from 3 yards out. That's the Maryland eye they were talking about, right?
Here's your Maryland eye formation. And for an offense that has not struggled running the football, another example of it, capitalizing, blocked well in the interior. Carson Hansen untouched for another touchdown.
Conradi on for the extra point after a 9-play, 69-yard drive to
his journey, his loyalty.
An interception off a tip pass, then it's fumbled and recovered by Iowa State. A lot of action on that play. Etienne had the interception, and then Eli Green recovered the fumble for Iowa State.
The ruling on the field is there was an interception. The runner was down, and it's first down.
We're gonna have to take another look at this because he was not down. And it's clear it's an interception. He's established possession. We'll get another look at it right here. Right as contact is made, that ball is out before his helmet and upper body have hit the ground.
3 players in college football who has been a captain in 4 different seasons. The other 2, Cam Rising, the quarterback at Utah, and Peyton Thorne, the quarterback at Auburn, previously at Michigan State. Lee drops short of the goal line. Jaden Jones was the first one to get there.
I think if Iowa State stays true to everything we've seen to this point in the game inside the 10-yard line, certainly inside the 5-yard line. Imagine this stays on the ground. Heavy formation back in. Multiple tight end look back to your Maryland eye.
Tyler Moore directly behind the quarterback. Trip Walsh behind him. Then it's Dylan Lee. On the ground, Dylan Lee untouched. That has been a successful formation today for the Cyclones.
Sharing the love around the running back room. This time, Dylan Lee's turn for the walk-in touchdown.
Well, the sample size is still small, but when you look at this Iowa State schedule on the remaining, they're going to be favored in a lot of games. That ball incomplete or wasn't caught. Hunter Summers, the intended receiver, he's trying to claim that he caught it. A flag came in.
Get a really good look at it here. I don't know, Richard. That may be a touchdown.
And kind of saw them buzz down, and you heard from our referee.
After further review, the receiver caught the ball, his hands clearly under the ball for a touchdown.
So Hunter Summers
is declined. Try for point.
112 yards on the ground for Iowa State. This is Moberly again, and man, he's got some wheels. Inside the 10, wrestled down at the 8-yard line.
But against an Arkansas State team that...
Aiden Flora trying to get the corner. He gets into the end zone for a touchdown from 8 yards out. Coach Jones making his way off the Arkansas State sideline to meet Matt Campbell at midfield. Two guys that have a lot of respect for each other and have known each other for a long time. A very, very impressive win today for Iowa State.